All right, I got a question in my DM about my van, so I figured I'd do a video. This is a Transit 250, mid-height, mid-length. I did the walls out of 2x. The Transits have threaded holes. You want to take advantage of those wherever you can. And then there's a bunch of little holes, you know, all over the van, and you can just use toggle bolts instead of tapping into the metal. But you want to put a piece of plywood behind the toggles just so the toggle's not metal on metal. All the blocking, I use these angle clips. This wall's super strong. So on the Transits, you got to come out 2.5 inches to have a level wall. So you got to build out the bottom, and then I used Simpson lags to attach where it was wood to wood. I think they're called SDS. So for the tough system, you got to buy the racking. It's on Amazon for like $100. You know, it clips to the wall. You got to cut it a little bit to fit in the Transit. Not a big deal. Then, you know, the handle sits in that groove, and if you position your brackets just right, you can also clip the boxes together so they're a little stronger. And for the Milwaukee, you know, it's a better quality box. I clipped it with an EMT 1-hole and some pipe strap hanger. I think I did it on the other side too. Yep. So it's been like that for 18 months. Nothing's moved, nothing broke. Worked out really well. There's the other racking. Left a little space for my benders. But, you know, it's not a how-to video, but, you know, if you work with the tools, it's very simple. You can do it. There it is. Gonna do a video on the floor real quick. This floor is 1/2-inch plywood with 1/2-inch rigid foam underneath it. When you buy the Transits, the floor is kind of grooved, kind of like a steel deck in construction. So you want to fill the grooves with 1/2-inch plywood. It's either 1/2-inch or 1/4 inch. So then you can screw the plywood and the rigid foam down, and your floor won't move. This floor hasn't moved at all. Let me see if I get a shot of the floor. All right, that's the floor.